All right, now, good evening, y'all. It's Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. Thursday night at 7, my regular place and time. For anybody who's watching the replay, please make sure that you hit that notification button so that you will see any new videos I might upload. And this also helped me to show you that you like me just a little bit, which is greatly appreciated. Oh, I was wondering how people are doing this evening. Yes, indeedy. Okay. Hey, Cheryl Faulkner, how are you, dear? Thank you for stopping in this evening. Glad to see you. First one in the house tonight. Hey. Okay. Yeah, so I got people dropping messages in here tonight. So I'm glad to see you made it in this evening. Hey, Cheryl, how's the weather where you at? Here in Cleveland, Ohio. The winds is high, it's raining, and it's cold. Miss Renaissance Grandma, hey girl, how are you? Glad to see. I was watching, who's that? Motivation and Geek. I didn't get a chance to make a comment, but I was watching his show. And Dale, oh, in here early tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, and I was watching your earlier pop up. Yeah, I was enjoying that. Okay, everybody saying hi. All right. Y'all saying hi to TLC in the garden. For some reason, TLC doesn't show up on my computer, or neither I don't show up on hers either. So I don't know what's that about. But anyway, when I see everybody saying hi, I know she's somewhere here in the house. So I'm saying hi back at you, girlfriend. Hope you're doing okay and feeling good today. Miss Ann, did you get your chickens yet? I know your husband was building the coop, trying to get that together. So I hadn't watched a newer one in regards to you saying whether or not you got your chicks or not. I know everybody's getting chickens, and if they're not building a coop on their own, they're buying what they call them dog runs and converting them into chicken coops because they are fenced in, and some people are getting a little elaborate. Would you say, sure, you got rain about 63 degrees? I wish it was 63 degrees here. It's cold and wet here. Not yet. You said April 3rd. Oh, next month. Okay. Well, everything ought to be in order by the time the babies arrive. Oh, my girl is in here early tonight. Me, 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 me. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Doo, doo, doo. And I stopped there. Yeah, my girl Lala's in his house. Thank you, sweetie, for stopping in. I like the new change in the name too. Yeah. Odom, I saw y'all over there at the weightlifting geek motivation. Yeah. I was watching y'all. I didn't get a chance to comment because I was trying to get ready for my own live, but I see y'all was over there checking it out. Backyard Garden Flow 2021. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Sister, what's up, girl? You in here early tonight. Are you gonna be up late tonight? I done had a nap earlier today. I'm trying to keep my spirits up because I don't know if y'all saw last night when I was talking on, I think it was mm, winding down. Um, I lost my dear friend and neighbor up the street. She was like a daughter, a play daughter to me. She had um, kidney failure, and she passed away yesterday. So my feelings is up and down. Hey, G Mama Groves, thank you for stopping in tonight. I greatly appreciate that. Yep. So she left a husband and three grown children behind. So I'm feeling a little in and out, in and out. I'm just kind of exhausted from crying, but she's not suffering anymore, and she's actually in a better place. Yeah, thank you, y'all. Whew, death is no joke. It's our enemy. Mm. Georgia Peach Nut Garden. I hadn't seen you for a minute. You popped in and then you kind of disappeared on us. Glad to see you made it into my live tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button so you show me if you like me. just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. Yes, indeed. Um, like I said, it's cold, wet, and wind. The winds are high here. I hope our lights don't go out. They went out the other day, but they came right back on. They didn't stay out long. As fast as they went out, they came back. So, all right, me and this hat. This was what my granddaughter called it, my hat. I don't know which way this hair is supposed to be going. You know how you get that one hair you can't find, but you can feel it and it gets on your nerves? Well, I found one that's getting on my nerves. Uh, let's see. Andel, how's your weather there? Sifton was sore. How's your weather? Odom, how's the weather where you guys are at? Is it cold? Is it wet? We got high winds, rain on and off. You can hear when the wind kicks up because it smacks the rain up against the window, against the side of the house. You can almost hear the trees swaying in the wind. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying something new, y'all. I was at the supermarket with my girlfriend, and I ran up on this little barrel that had all these little bottles like this. This one is Long Island iced tea. I had another one. I think it was a mudslide the other day. It was good. This is my trying second time trying this. Not my second one for the day. Don't get it wrong. Okay. But I wanted to try this. High winds at 54 right now. Yeah. It's not 54, but we got the rain on and off, and we definitely got the high winds. So, I had to pour it into my favorite glass. See, this glass has my name and my initial. That was custom made by a friend of mine who did engraving. I've had this glass, and this glass has been traveled all over the world. And I had it for what, about 40, 45, 50 years? Yeah. Mm. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, I got a nice little kick to it. Rainy but not cold. How is it rainy and not cold? I feel like rain and cold seem to go together. We're under tornado watch till 10 o'clock, but still no rain. Ooh, la. Please be careful. I hope you already prepped just in case it touched down. Ooh, that's scary. CC Texas Garden. Girl, I was watching you on Lydia yesterday playing them games with, who is that? Uh, David Corey and the other gentleman who's playing his guitar. His name, can't think of his name, but y'all know who he was. Mike. Mike, I was laughing watching your video with you and all your seeds that you got. Yep, and I've been using that trick for a long time with the I put two baskets together when I sift my soil. So, because sometimes some of the big chunks will go through the first holes, but if you put two and put them at an angle where the holes is almost lined up in miniature like, you can catch a lot more and get a real nice pile of well sifted soil. Grace Gaines, hey, how are you, girl? Glad to see you made it in tonight. Hope you're feeling all right. Hope you had a good day. Guava, y'all, I'm thirsty. That is rather good. I think this was my last bottle. I was just testing these out. They're going to make me go back and buy some more. My Renaissance grandma, what's up, girlie? Glad to see you, Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. Thank you. Ro. Glad to see you in there. I got the idea from Sifting from Soil. I originally got it. I saw it from, what's her name? Beauty in the Garden. Yeah, she did that last year. I watched her on that. And also, old school, I was doing it where I was actually taking a piece of window screen and attached it to a couple of 2x4s. And I would just put the dirt on top and shake it till it made a pile underneath. So, but doing it with that, it's easier. You can do small batches at a time and really get a nice fine sift. Did I see Joshua pop up in here? Yes, I did. Hello, Joshua Gabriel. Yes, how are you? Thank you for stopping in tonight. I appreciate you coming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button so you like me. Show me that you like me just a little bit. Yes, indeed. How many of you guys are going to the sifting? The sifting. Lord have mercy, my brain is just it's all over the place. Soil Family Expo. Yeah. Ooh, Georgia Nut Peach, you you throwed everybody up in there. You was typing up a storm. You go, girl. Yes, indeedy. I heard that the weather's supposed to be hot down there this time of year. While we up here freezing and dealing with cold and rain, and other folks is worried about tornadoes and touching down. Oh, Mike is saying hi to everybody. Oh, Andale, it's not Andale, you and Sifting with Soul. Y'all don't even have to say anything. We know y'all gonna have front row seats up in there. I know you are, Andale. You going in there with bells on your toes and ready to do a line dance. You ready to do the electric slide or whatever they put on. Turn on your notifications to keep up with Miss Shirley OG. Thank you, G Mama. G Mama, you be on it. I tell you, girl, I'm scared of you. You know, you be on it. You be dropping people's chats. Channels, the whole 9 yards. You be on it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do, I do, I do. The experience with Sassy. I can get sassy too. Sassy. Experience with Sassy. Hey, baby. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Glad to see you came over to see this old lady. Y'all hit that like button and show me that you like it. Just a little bit. Did Broke slide off in here? There you go. My son. What's up, my son, my son, my son? Next time, Broke, when you up in there, I'm gonna have my own little personal Stella. But tonight I'm going high class. As Bushi and Nikki and Stacy say, I put my pinky, see that? Put my pinky finger out. Take a sip. And go, ooh, that's so good. Ooh, child, that's so good. I can drink these all night long. Long Island iced tea will make a short night. Oh, sassy every now and then I can hold a note. Not long, but yeah, G Mama. I'm girl. You know what? I learned a long time ago. When women dress, they don't dress for other people. They dress for themselves. But I don't have a problem giving a compliment to a woman. When she got skills, I let her know. And G Mama Grows, girlfriend, you and TLC, y'all got skills. I ain't mad at y'all. Y'all be hitting these channels as moderators, and before people can get a thought out, you know already drop somebody's channel, or you're giving them, helping them complete a sentence if they can't remember the line. Y'all on point. I ain't mad at you. But you say, bro, you drinking Corona tonight? Ah, cold beer, cold beer. All righty. Yes, indeed. Mary Grow with me, 1964. Good evening, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping in tonight. LP, what? Hello. Listen to Lurking. Why I can't. I ain't mad at you. Hey, you stopped by and said hello to me. But make sure while y'all, like I say, listening and lurking, that y'all hit that like button and show me that y'all like me. Just a little bit. Oh, my girl, Maria Graham. How are you, girl, this evening? Girl, did you ever get your greenhouse together? Because I know you was having some serious problems on it staying anchored, and it kept trying to fly away from you. What you say, bro? Cobia, Cobia. Yeah, I know you had a greenhouse before and you sent it back. I just wanted you get you another one and get it all together, because I know, yep, I'm gonna work on it. I actually got my plastic. I got my 6 mil plastic. I got 3 cattle panels. I got the staples. I have the what they call it, exterior deck screws. All I need is the lumber. And the only reason I hadn't gotten the lumber because the lumber is so high. So I'm thinking about trying to substitute um, with some pallets. taking some pallets of loose and making a base. What I'm working on also is some landscaping cloth to put down on the bottom floor. So each time I get a few pennies to rub together, I buy something and I put it to the side. And then once I get all the items I need for a project, then I try to grab some friends and family and see if they can help me put it together. I'm pretty handy. I'm like a homestead at heart. I ain't scared of no power tools. Yeah. I used to work at Home Depot many years ago. And I do mean many years ago. And I used to cut lumber when they pulled me to work in the lumber department. I know how to cut lumber, and I used to do stuff on my own. I know how to measure stuff. I know how to put it together. So I'm not scared of that. I like working with my hands. I got a toolbox that's probably better than the average man because I do like tools. Because when I was working at Home Depot, you get that scratch and dent uh, area, and you can go in there and buy your tools for almost little to nothing. And then with my employee discount, I hook myself up with cordless drills and screwdrivers and all kinds of saws and whatever I needed. Goggles, gloves, whole 9 yards. So when I go out work in the yard, I'm ready. Yeah, I even bought me a reflecting vest the other day. They had them on sale for 50 cents at the dollar store. So I got two, one for me and one for a neighbor. Love me some power tools. I ain't mad at you, CC. Yeah. I had one guy, I was working out in the yard. I was building my own raised beds, and he's like, I wish you would show my wife how to do this. She said all she wanted to do is get her hair done and her nails done. I was like, well, I got natural nails to grow, so that's not even a problem. And I can buy hair at any time. So that wasn't the issue either. I can still be girly girl now. All right. I'm a tomboy. I can be girly girl when I want to now. Mama get clean. I clean up kind of nice, even smell good. Shakira, what's up, sweetie? Glad you stopped in to say hello to me. I appreciate that. Everybody saying hello to one another. Yep, please hit that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. So let me kind of hit that note list. Been in here for a minute. Folks are saying hi to one another. Oh, I was watching Eco Neighbor. And he tickled me when he said in his title, Catching a Predator. Now everybody know Eco Neighbor is out there on his new plots of land, and he got all kinds of creatures of all kinds. But when he showed that rat that he caught in a sticky trap, I fell out laughing. I thought he was talking about catching one of them deer that was running through there, or a snake, or some other big animal. A rat was the last thing I thought of. That was so funny. Wait a minute. Is that Belt Luke 29? Where you been? You've been hiding. I hadn't seen you in a while. Glad to see you here in my chat tonight. I know you be saying hello to everybody. Yeah, Belt Luke. I cannot say it. Belt Loop 29. Okay. If I take my time and say it slow, I can get it out. Yeah, I've been missing you. I used to see you all the time, then you kind of disappeared on us. So now you did a Houdini on us, and now you're back. So nice to see you in my chat. I really appreciate that. Oh, you said no, I gave up the greenhouse because it's windy here. So chat jump. Where you go? Oh, so I gave up on it for now. Oh, well, yeah, for now. Don't totally give up on it. I'm quite sure you'll find something. I have been so busy. The longer I get, the harder it is to keep up with folks. Well, I'm glad you unbusy long enough to stop into my chat, even if it's to stay for a hot minute. I appreciate that. Because like I said, I had missed you. You had kind of disappeared. Gina, how are you? How are you, baby girl? Yes, indeed. Yes, I appreciate you taking time out your schedule to come by and say hello to this old lady. And let's see. Who else? Oh, Fifi with her baby chicks and her baby turkeys. I don't know what they call baby turkeys. Do they call them chicks too? And how she had them all together and how they were growing and getting bigger too. Everybody getting into them baby chicks. Now, I heard a lot of controversy on chickens. Like some people wanted to get chickens that were maybe a year old or so because they will start laying eggs a lot sooner. But I'm noticing everybody's getting chicks. So they're willing to wait for that time period for them to go to total maturity before they start laying eggs. But they get so many of the baby chicks, like they said, when you get a certain number of them, you're going to lose one or two. But for the most part, you'll still have enough. If you're not buying them for what they call meat birds, or if you're just buying for laying eggs, everybody's getting into building chicken coops and they're customizing because they're building them themselves and they're getting into chickens. Chicks are cheaper. Yeah, I'm quite sure they are. Yeah, and I see a lot of people getting. Then I saw who was that Grow Family Network when they used to put theirs in the incubator, and so did Led Farmer. But buying a big Rucker Homestead. Hello, how are you? Oop, the chat just jumped. Yeah, I have found my okay. Y'all killing me here with this jump. I have found myself having to limit myself to about 15 minutes per live so I can actually see folks and still get other stuff done. I am at work at the moment and they want me to do stuff. Okay, I understand that, but I'm just glad to see because, like I said, for a minute, I was seeing you all the time, Belt Lou, and then you just kind of disappeared. So I'm glad you're all right. That was my main concern because I know some people when they disappear might be health rate reasons, whether personal or a family member. Chicks give you joy of watching grow bands, sort of like growing from seed or by yeah, that is true, Mike. And like they said, once you've been around your chicks and chickens for a while, you get to learn their personalities and you name them accordingly. It was another one I missed. Okay, I was trying to see who else I missed because sometimes this chat will just take off on you, and I see what they meant. Uh, mm, woo, Miss Jackson. I'm just for real. Yeah. Chicks give you joy watch. Okay, I saw that. Oh, okay. Georgia Peach Nut saying hello to everybody. She got a long list of hellos. I had my greenhouse tied to patio furniture and the banisters. It tried to raise up, but it did. Would you say, Renaissance Grandma said, you went to the extreme. You tried to bolt that bad boy down because it was trying to take flight. Oh, 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 my girl, Miss T. Miss T with the T, Miss T. Miss T, Miss T, Miss T with the T, Miss T. Uh, uh, hello. I was watching you earlier today too. This morning I wasn't in the best form. I had been crying all night about my girl up the street. So I was kind of out of sorts. So I really didn't want to get into the chats. But since then, I've had a nap and toned down and been out the house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of hugs and kisses to everybody. You know what? You all right with me, Miss T. You all right with me. I heard. Oh, now, Beltlu, you trying to make me blush. I didn't think that was possible, but you all right. Oh, that's all right, baby. I'm scared of brain all the time. I take days off. Sometimes I stand up and I have no idea why I stood up. And then I sit back down trying to figure out what did I stand up for. And I was like, all right, so join the club, baby. Join the club. All right, everybody talking to one another, saying hello. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. She she wasn't just a neighbor. She was like I say an extended family, a play daughter. She's a sister in my congregation. We're all in the same congregation, her husband and her daughter as well. And they've been down to my house on many occasions to eat. And I've been up to her house likewise. And, I would cook food and send it down there when she wasn't feeling good after she's had a bad day in dialysis. And her husband, Ben, when on his off day, he would actually come over and help me in the garden to dump, like mulch and soil and what have you. So, um, I'm keeping a real close look on him. And her funeral is not until the 24th of this month. And the only reason it's so late, she got a son that's out of the country. He's in Europe and he's trying to get back home. So it's gonna be a long process, but I'm gonna hang with the family all the way. I have constant issues not knowing why I entered the room. Oh, I do that all the time. I will get up and go in the room 20 times, do everything in the room, but get what I went in the room for. Then I come back and sit down. Then it dawned me why I got up to go in here in the first place. And I'm like, I'm trying to get, you have to be almost like a horse with blinders on. You go in and don't see what else need to be done in the room. Just go directly to where you need to go to get what you need and get it and come back. Yeah, that's the hardest thing to do. Country Hustle 101. All right. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in this. Oh, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Hey, you my seed lady. Oh, girl, you get more seeds than they got at Dollar Tree. Oh, I'm glad you made it in this evening. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button and show you that you like me. Just a little bit. Be greatly appreciated. Everybody saying hello to one another. Also, I was watching today, Juicing with Jay, how he's coming out with a new challenge, that raw vegan meals once a week. So yeah, Jay had lost a lot of weight when he first got sick. Now he picked up a few here and there, and now he's trying to kind of, how to say, smooth out the edges, Talking about memory, sheesh, mine is the worst. No, baby girl, I bet you I got you beat. Yep. I go in a room and have no idea why I'm in there. Good to see you in these YouTube streets. Oh, all right. You're saying, all right. This is, as Miss Linda saying, reading other people's mail. Bammy, what's up? Thank you, my brother, for stopping in tonight to say hello to me. It is greatly appreciated. Yes, indeed. Do you all do that too? My wife said it's because I'm about crazy. Well, look, I've been cray all my life, so this ain't nothing new. I just wish I used to have a memory like a steel trap. Like I said, now I don't even remember what I was thinking about. You be thinking about something, you stop and say, what was I thinking about? Please. I'll be in my own little world. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. All this gardening talk got me to flip the switch. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So what else I was talking about? Yeah. Tina, I was watching a older video about her blue irises that she got from the Dollar Tree, how they were starting to bloom in the rose bush. It was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. How the Grow Family Network, excuse me, Hakeem was saying, he used starts. He don't take time to, do the seed tables and all the stuff. Supper time, gotta run. That's all right, Andale. Handle your family. All right. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by, and I enjoyed your little pop up you had earlier today. I was there. So have a good evening, and I'll see you again. I'm quite sure. Yeah, we all gardening here and there. That's what I'm talking about midway through the story. Girl, have you been talking to somebody, then all of a sudden you stop talking because you lost your train of thought and you can't get it back, and you ask them, what was I talking about? And they can't tell you. I said, oh, shoot, you weren't listening either. Grow with Hudson. Hello, sweetie. Thank you for stopping in tonight. And Grower Hudson is another one who be on point, too. She be dropping them channels and helping folks finish out their sentences or help them with a word they can't remember. I appreciate that, G HUD, that you made it in the house. Yes, indeed. And, we just said today it happened twice. Yeah. You know how I tore my house looking for my keys and they was in my coat pocket that I had on? I just happened to brush my elbow against my pocket. I heard the jingle and I stuck my hand in there and I was so mad. I was like, I got people downstairs waiting on me to ride to the store with. And I'm tearing up my house looking for keys. Yeah, that too. I also was watching Yellow Door today about her planting her seeds and watching her peppers and tomatoes. And she's also talking about flowers, how she's doing a lot of flowers, the calendula. Yeah, I got some calendula. I got a whole little tube of seeds from the young lady at the farmer's market. She always give me little treats. Which said Double Dog gets mad at me when I start on one subject and switch to another. Then either I go back to original thought or start a whole new without finishing any. Hey, you do the best you can with what you got. That's the way I feel about it. The analytic gardener, thank you for stopping in tonight. Yeah, they'd be glad if I even remember what I was talking about much longer. Starting a whole new conversation. If you can't tell me what I was talking about, don't expect me to finish it. It's simple as that. Crystal, hey, hon, a whole new perspective. Thank you for stopping in, saying hello. I appreciate that. I love little seed gifts. Yeah, I was watching Mike today. He had that trash can from the dollar store and he was just filling it up. He was just showing you all the different stuff, all the different seeds he was getting. Yeah. And what I like about our community, how like I said, we switch off seeds to one another. I've gotten so many new seeds from so many of you people in the chat, and I want to grow everything, but I don't have the energy to plant everything to keep up with that, along with what I normally grow in my garden. So I'm going to try to plant one or two new items every year and not get carried away with it. And just, see what I can do, what I can't. And because see, I have to haul the water to water all that stuff. And when it gets hot, I'm up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning trying to water stuff before 10 o'clock before it gets too hot. Broke Farmer, what's the weather like there? It's raining on and off. The winds are like 55, 60 miles an hour, and it's cold as crap. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what it's like here. So, you have to plant, grow your stuff indoors. I'm not going to start my regular summer stuff until the 15th of this month because, a lot of stuff takes a while to start. And then by the time they will be up by the end of this month, and they will be a nice size by the end of April. And hopefully it's warmed up by May and I can start putting my stuff out. So that's the way I'm looking at it now. And the time as well. By the time you get around to planting some things, it's past. Yeah, yep. Actually, I want to try. Well, right now I got my sweet potatoes in a brown paper bag to cheek. So, and I'm gonna put one in water so I can start getting my sweet potato slits done early because I want to put them in the ground as soon as it warm up because we have such a short growing season here. And so I would like for them to be done by September, October, you know. So we'll see. That's right. J Mama, tell him, click that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit. Oh, my sister, Yankee sister. What's up? Thank you for stopping in tonight. I appreciate it. Miss D's Hollywood. Uh-oh. Okay, Garden. I don't remember ever seeing you here in my chat. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you taking the time to come out and check me out, see what I'm about. I'm a little country. I'm a little rock and roll. about this, that, and the third. Yes, indeed. Gloria Elliott. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping in as well. And let's see who was. Oh yeah, Grow Family Network. He was talking about how that he buys starts. That he don't have time to sit and drop seeds. He drop them when he can, but it showed that he had blew his back out, and how Bev was out there with the kids today, putting in the starts, trying to get a head start. So yeah, hey, as long as you're growing, as long as you're gardening, as long as you're feeding your family, that's the bottom line. So whether it's from seeds to starts, whatever works for you, whatever time that you have to dedicate to do gardening, that's what you do. Don't nobody know how your household run but you. So you do what you need to do in order to get your garden up and running. Miss T, I was also had a comment for you, how that you're always helping others, for people to reach out, to get their watch hours going, to help people get their subscribers going, how to reach out to other people in the chat that how well that they do with they call it the IT part portion of getting your channels up and running. You know how that you have taken people who got less than 100 get to 100. You know, like right now I'm trying to get up to 500. I haven't hit the 450 mark yet, but it's slowly growing. It's getting up there. You know, so yep. So, like they said, don't worry about it. It'll come, it'll get there. And that's the way I look at it. I mean, I never thought I would get this many people. I was just wanting to get on there and talk to other gardeners like myself who like to grow vegetables, who like to grow flowers, just enjoy being outside in nature in itself. And it's all like minded people. So to find you guys is just exciting and exhilarating. I try to help other countries. I know you do. That's why I try to watch you in the morning. You be up there talking. You got your little whiteboard on the side and your little softball self. You be doing a shout out. I was listening to you today. I got a chance to get a peek with the last minute pop up with Andale, and I was listening to the the motivation, the weight lifting geek. Yeah, I was watching him. He just yarning. That boy, he was so tired. He's so tired, but he stayed on there and he talked and he was trying to motivate folks. So I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I really do. All right, nothing on my radar. I have you on the. I know you do, and I appreciate that. Anytime I get a shout out on anybody, even T Knob on Tuesday nights, she gets Stacy first because we know he's on Wednesday with the wind down, and she lets me do a shout out about me being on Thursday night at 7, which I greatly appreciate. It's good to spend time with people who enjoy it. Yeah, well, that makes it more enjoyable. If you're talking to folks who don't have a clue on what you're talking about, it's like crickets, or deer in headlights. They looking at you with the most idiotic look on their face. It's just blank. You're like, what is she talking about? And no, I don't get into that. No, I don't like that. No, that's not me. No, I got a black thumb. No, I don't like bugs. No, I don't like worms. I don't like insects. I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm just like, do you even like living? But hey, that's them. So y'all all in the right place. We all thinking about the same thing, enjoying. I do team replay, Miss T every day. Yep, yep. Hey, do what you got to do. Latanya Lewis, thank you, sweetie, for stopping in to say hello. Yeah, when you have, anytime you meet anybody that has something in common with you, it's so much easier to relate to people. You're more relaxed, and it becomes a very pleasant conversation. And sometimes other people will hear what you're talking about, and they might chime in two cents. Like I have a garden, or my grandmother used to have a garden, or my neighbor used to have a garden, and you'd be surprised how many people like garden and don't know how, compared to how many people who garden that know how, but you have to learn to share with others what you know about gardening, what you love, what made you attracted to garden, what made you love gardening, what about the peace and serenity that you get when you're out in your yard and gardening. Yeah, we all like food, but just like some of these kids, when you ask them where did their food come from, and they tell you the supermarket, because they don't know you grow it in the ground. You know, you'd be surprised how many kids don't know where their food come from, other than the supermarket. You take them to a farmer's market, and they look at all the food that's out and displayed, and they're like, "Where did all this food come from? Did they get this from the store?" No, the store actually get their food from them. So, is that Eco? Get out of here. What's up, Eco neighbor? Eco, I was laughing at you watching your video about the predator you caught, and it was what? A rat in a trap. I'm thinking you got a deer or, you know, a raccoon or something. And when you showed that little rat in the trap, I just bust out laughing. I was like, okay. But they're predators too, because I have a cat to keep the mice, the field mice out of my house come winter time. But that was just funny how you said that. That's why I communicate with majority of the YouTubers, because outside of that, they have no interest in my conversation. That's true that. True that, because people look at you like, ooh, you like doing that? Yeah, I don't like worm. I used to chase a male friend of mine around the yard with a worm. He was scared of a worm. I was like, really? Yeah, Eco, you're right. They don't play. They'll chew through everything. They chew through hole in the wall. They'll chew through your electrical. I agree with you. But I was really looking for a bigger one. That's a bigger animal, but that was all right. Nancy B, the Scratcher. Well, welcome to my channel. I don't remember seeing you. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit. Oh, thank you very much. Nancy. Oh, that girl come in the door right. I was cracking up because I thought it was going to be something like I did too, Gina. When he said he caught a predator, he sucked us all in, thinking that, because I've seen Eco walk through the woods on his property, and when he move a branch, he's moving it with a pew pew. And I was like, oh my boy, I'm cocked and ready just in case something jump out there. But when he said he caught a predator, when you think of a predator, you think of something almost your size, something big. I was looking for a rat or a mouse. Yeah, with a worm. Yeah, yep. He was screaming like a little girl. I was cracking up. People was wondering what was going on. I was chasing with a worm. What's that? Purdy Nerd Jesse One. Thank you for stopping in my chat. I've never seen you. I appreciate that. Yes, indeedy. I hope you like our content. I hope you like our garden community because we are awesome. Yes, indeedy. We show up and show out. Yes, we do. We can get silly, we can get crazy, we can we can pour out our hearts, we can cry on one another's shoulders, and we're not put in you don't put baby in a corner. You know, we all have good days and bad days, and we sympathize with one another. And I really appreciate that. I really do. Y'all just don't know how sometimes y'all lift my spirits when I've had a bad day, because I'm getting something positive. Yep, that's right, bro. We show up and show out. Yes, indeed. That's what I like about our community because we got folks from all walks of life here, all walks of life, all age groups. You know, we have our mature ones in here. Um, we have our young ones, some that's never gardened before. We got some middle age. We got some that are single. We got some with families. We have some that are caretakers for disabled children or a disabled spouse, or they might be disabled themselves. I mean, we've actually got one person that's they call themselves wheelchair. Some I forgot the name, but anyway, you know, just because they're in a wheelchair, don't stop them from gardening. Even Led was talking about his little thing that he had going on at with the camping that he met a young lady in a wheelchair. So you only limit yourself. Oh, Mike, you're gonna have me all choked up. Yeah. So you only limit yourself on doing whatever it is. Like I said, if you want to learn how to drive a car, if you can't find anyone to help you, they got driving schools with people who got the patience to do it. But once you learn, you're on your own. Gardening is no different. Most people think that gardening ain't that hard. Well, if it's not that hard, how come you're not doing it? I mean, it's a lot more than just sticking your finger in the ground in some soil and dropping a seed, and that's it. We have some people who drop seeds and then don't remember that you got to water it. A little common sense, but yet and still they didn't do it and they got discouraged and upset about it. But then once you went back and told them how to do it step by step, they came back, as proud as a new father. I got my baby. It's breaking ground. I saw green. It's coming up. What do I do? Make sure you keep it watered. Don't let it dry out, but don't drown it either. Add a little fertilizer and stand back and let nature do its thing. So it's baby steps. You got to learn how to crawl before you can walk. So Yes, thank you, Eco. I appreciate that. Yes, I do. And so, yeah, these are things that we have to do, and we have to be willing to share with one another. Uh, who else? Oh, is CC in here? CC, are you in here? I was watching you today about what's that? Mina and her mom at the farmers market. Yeah, that was cute. Yeah, the baby was ready to get out the car and go check out some groceries, some food and stuff. That was all right. Um, and Mike, the seed haul wasn't half as funny as you talking about your mama's cooking. Believe me, my mom was an excellent cook, but when it came to certain things, my mom would kill it. It was already dead, but she killed it more. I hated Brussels sprouts as a kid because my mom would cook them till they was mushy. And to me, that was just nasty. Yes, indeedy. So I had to learn to go to somebody else's house to eat Brussels sprouts the proper way in order to fall in love with Brussels sprouts. Would you say, Gina, she's here? Okay. Oh, there she go. I see her. Oh, that's your grandbaby? Ah, okay. She was cute as a button sitting up on that front seat. Yeah, I was going to the farmer's market. That was a nice farmer's market, though. That really was. I enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. Our farmer market is every Saturday. Right now, they're there every Saturday, and then in the was it June, starting June, when we have farmers coming in from other parts of the state and city, um, they will come every Wednesday and Saturday from 8 in the morning till 1 o'clock. After one, they close down because most of them are from out of town, or it takes a couple of hours for them to go home. So yeah, everybody saying hello to one another. I take care of my mom. She's 76. She lives with us. Okay, all right, yeah. And there's a lot of that. I was saying in my last live in regards to how we grew up. You didn't put your parents and relatives in nursing homes. That was taboo. You cared for them until they passed away. My grandmother had 2 rooms added to the back end of her house just so that she had her brothers and sisters. She was second to the last in her family. She came from a family of 8. So I watched all my aunts and uncles pretty much die at grandma's house. You just took care of them, and all those kids took care of them. And when they died, the funeral was in the casket was in the living room. Death wasn't a big thing to the deep Southerners. It was just a part of life, which it is. So yeah. So it's a lot of people out here taking care of their parents. I took care of my mom all the way up till she passed away. She's been gone. It'll be 12 years in July this year. So I know what it's like to be a caregiver. And I had a brother who had Down syndrome. And then I had a sister. Well, they were step brothers and sisters, and my stepsister had uh, what did Deborah have? Muscular sclerosis. So I've dealt with handicapped and disabled people all my life. So to me, it was just second nature. And you be kind to them. They're humans too. They got feelings. I had a girlfriend that was blind, best girlfriend. She lived in California, and she would always hold my elbow, and we would go out and do places. And we were at a restaurant once, and we had put an order in. I was watching the guy fill the order. He was filling her order first, and I hollered, "Put some more food in there." People stopped and look. I said, "She's blind, not me." And everybody bust out laughing. I was like, yeah. So yeah, it's a shame how they mistreat disabled. My mom was an excellent baker, terrible cook. Oh well, something had to give, Mike. But I know you enjoyed the bakeries, though. Be sure to like and subscribe. That's right, Ego. Tell them. And hit that like button. Yes, indeed. Hit that subscribe button. Show me that you like me. Just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. We're having a small meetup at another farmer's market Saturday with Sifting with Soil and More in God's Construction. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, getting the real deal there. Oh, I would like to do that someone here. I'll probably do it with TLC because TLC is coming over to the east side. She's on the west side now, but she'll be at the east side soon, so I'll be closer to her. Oh, just because you like me a little bit. Grover Hudson. That was the internet. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Eco, where Gigi at? I miss my girl. Yes, indeed. That's right. Tell them. Cash App, troublemakers. Grandma could use a little pocket change. I ain't mad. All right. Oh, all right. I'm taking a sip. You know, when you get up here and get to talking for a while, you get a little parched. Baba, y'all. Long Island iced tea can make for a short night. Okay, pretty nerd. Just you want to say it. I started my first garden and I have Miracle Grow for my garden because it is all potted plants. And I'm starting to see more of my soil looks green. Why is that? Well, if you water it too much and if it's in a shady area, that could be moss that's growing on there, the green stuff. So you slow down watering it. Make sure that you stick your finger down into your plant about 1 to 2 inches to see if the soil is still wet. If the tip of your finger is still moist, don't don't water it. Give it a few days to dry out. And if it's in a very shaded area, it might be too cool, and you probably need to put them in area where the sun can help. That might help slow down green stuff. Getting ready for night. I'm not mad at her. Tell her I hope she has a good evening and hope to see her soon. Too much moisture, not enough drainage. Yep, that could be the problem. So yeah, that's why I said put it in the sun if you are able to. That will help it. Wow, but that Long Island hit different. Be careful. Hey, bro, I don't have any kids. I don't have a friend. I don't have anybody that I have to worry about other than me. I told you a Long Island can make a short night. I will go to sleep and call it a day. Okay. I can enjoy it. If you want to sneak up and say hello, I'm going to say hello right back at it. um, it hit just right. Yeah, make sure you got drainage holes in there too so that it drains out quite nicely. Yeah. So what about the cat? I don't know where Annie at. Annie. She been mad at me. I spent the night last night at my granddaughter's house. I know I've told you guys that my granddaughter is pregnant. I'm finna have a fifth generation and my first great grandchild. So when her honey goes out of town for work, she likes for me to come over and sit with her. So I've been over there washing dishes and kind of doing a little cleaning because she's been a little tired. She's starting to get a little tummy. And I told her to make herself a diary, of her gradually picking up uh, a figure, so to speak, because some hips are spreading and the boobs are swelling. All the signs of pregnancy is showing up. So yeah, micro farmer. Oh my man, micro farmers in the house. If you have aches and pains, if you have soreness and stiff joints, try Talos. This is Serenity, a massage oil that's good for all that ails you. Serenity by Microfarmer. Get you some. And we're back. I forgot to say commercial break, y'all. My bad. I got to get better at that. My girl Annie never says hello anymore. Not yeah, well, her jaw's been a little tight lately because, like I said, I've been gone, popping in and out. Yeah, I forgot to say commercial, Cheryl. My bad. I'll get it on the next round. Yeah, so Annie's been really mad. She came up to me and I told her, I said, Mommy's going to spend the night at, at Simone's house. And she was at the door going, yeah, 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 yeah. I made sure she got 2 litter boxes. Prima Donna don't have one. She got 2. Both of them got fresh litter. She had fresh bottled water. She don't drink water from the faucet. She has her bottled water. She likes it chilled. Stainless steel bowl, food bowl or whatever. And I fill the bowl to the top. It's only going to be gone overnight. Yeah. And when I walked in, when I opened up the door, she was sitting right there. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. My fur baby. That's my fur baby. Yeah. So micro. Oh, he's saying hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hello to him. You need a link. Okay. I don't know what you mean, Hudson. I don't know who you're talking to. He's saying hello to everybody. I was listening and multitasking. Hello, everyone. Hey. Oh, I know, Indiana. Your house be popping. You got kids and, hubby in the whole 9 yards. So you got a long list of stuff you need to do. I'm just glad that you decided to even put me on to listen to me. So I greatly appreciate that. I like watching your videos as well. Who else talking? All right. For the ones in the chat that are in the warmer climates, starting from I guess 7B. Well, it's warmer than 6, so that's where I'm in. What you guys dropping? I know I was listening to who was that yesterday? Growing Out the Box, and I was listening to David Corey in regards to the stuff they already putting in the ground. Who else planting real nice right about now? I don't mean hardening off. If you have your seeds that you have started and you're actually putting them in the ground, who have grow tables where I know Stacy has his Black Depot. So how many more people here are doing the same thing in the solo cups? Micro put website. Oh, I think I still got Nightbot. Put in MSOG. Let's see if Nightbot is working. Somebody drop MSOG to see if Nightbot is kicking in, because I got it. Ooh. You need a link for the product that you advertise in Michelle. Oh, I just tried to send him over to Microfarming because he the one that got the product. All right, MSOG did it. There you go. Did it do it? Okay, chat. Yeah, Cheryl Faulkner. Woo-hoo. Lydia helped me do this. All this is praise totally to Lydia, the Best Yet Journey. She helped me get on Streamline. She helped me with the banner. She helped me with the background for everything. She helped me with the Nightbot. She helped me with I got, what is that? Amazon wish list. She helped me with Cash App. All honor goes to Lydia. Without her, I wouldn't have got this. So please put in MSOG so you can drop, because I've seen at least 3 or 4 new people here in my chat tonight. So that they can spread out and check out other people's channels, because we have experts on everything in here. There's so many of y'all right now that are raising chickens and you have your own way of doing it. Goodies Homestead. Thank you for stopping in. Please. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here. Yeah, please, y'all. Drop MSOG so that your channels will show up and let other folks spread out. Because we're not just a gardening channel. We are a all-purpose channel. We have people in here that crochet, sew, knit, what's with the cricket, crafts, and gardening, music, IT. We have so many talented people in this chat right now. And I know a lot of you guys have watched each other's channels. I haven't had a chance to watch everybody's channels because sometimes it's a little overwhelming, even for me, to try to keep up with everybody. I can't always do it, but I try to go in and give them a thumbs up, even if I don't leave a comment, which I know a lot of people really do like comments. Even I like comments, but I try to go in and hit that like button because sometimes it's like 3 or 4 lives going on at the same time. And I'll have on the big screen, I'll have it on this laptop, I'll have it on my phone, and I'll have it on my tablet, and I try to run it to give you, the watch hours if I don't get a chance, because I might be washing clothes. And when I'm doing laundry, I'm running up and down 3 flights of stairs. When I get up here, the last thing I want to do is watch somebody. I try to listen to y'all if I can, if I don't pass out and go to sleep. I'm an old girl. My energy don't go as far as it used to. And I hate that. But yeah, I try to listen to everybody. I try to even give the new people a chance and drop them with a like, because we all started somewhere, and without each other, we wouldn't be as far as we are right now. So, like I said, Lydia, she's my girl. I give all the praises to Lydia, because without her, I wouldn't have got this far. She has really helped me tremendously. And I don't, how you say, I don't know Lydia from Adam's House Cat, but she was there for me. Yes, please drop Lydia's link. Thank you very much. CP Family Farming. Never seen you before. Thank you so much from dropping in on my live. And please hit that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit. Yeah, I have problems with getting notifications of other people's lives. I have hit everybody's subscribe button. I've hit the black bell to get all, and I don't always get it. So yeah, who's that? They saying hi to the New Orleans. Miss Linda's in the house. Hey, Miss Linda, you in there? All right, Grace. Good night. All right, be careful. Please hope we can hear from you tomorrow to know if you all right. Yeah. Okay, Cheryl, go ahead. Do what you got to do. Yep, she's in the house. Thank you, Miss Linda, for stopping in tonight. Sharing to get you up to 500. Yes, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really working hard to get to that 500. It's hard. It was hard just trying to get out of 300. So now I'm working my way up to 500. I'm gonna start putting out some more videos. I have to get up off my Jack McDuff and start doing stuff. But like I said, on the 15th of March is when I start uh, a big parade of solo cups and dropping tomatoes and peppers. Now, last year on my videos, I had peppers up the wazoo and loved them. I really enjoyed it and did a really good job in producing peppers. So I'm going back and I'm adding a few new ones, varieties. Also in regards to tomatoes. Um, what else I was trying? Oh, Miss Linda, she gave me that butterfly blue butterfly pea. I'm working on that, and my what's it, Jamaican sorrow. I'm starting a lot of stuff on the inside. I actually have a sunroom off my bedroom that gets pretty hot. And I think I'm gonna put a lot of stuff in there, so I don't have to worry about the critters trying to get to it. Don't hurt the harvest. Thank you for stopping in this evening. I really appreciate seeing you tonight. Thank you so much. Same here. I've been unsubscribed and I had to keep resubscribing and no notification. Yep, that's true. All right. For the ones who didn't hear it in the back row, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it a little louder. Drop MSOG so your channel can show up and be shared with others. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. So everybody's saying hello to Miss Linda. She's saying hello and they saying hello back at her. Yeah, so there go the oldness part. Just kicked in. Lost my thought. But anyway, if you're here and you want people to check your channel out, please drop MSOG. Let other folks know where they can reach you and check out what goodies that you do. I know we have so many different grow zones in this chat tonight, from Texas to New Orleans to Connecticut to Ohio to Indiana. All right. Juicing with Jay, he's not in here yet. And you know, he's in Cali. So we have people from all over the country here in the chat. So everybody has different grow zones. But if you know that you're in that particular person's grow zone and they drop their channel, please look them up. See what they're growing. See what time of the year that they're growing this, and kind of follow their example. Join their channel, ask questions, and I'm quite sure they were more than happy to help you out in regards to that. It's just like Gina versus Gina talking to Miss T with the T, helping her out, you know. And we got motivational from the weightlifting geek. You know, he's learning how to garden. So there's a lot of folks in here that has other occupations and not necessarily gardeners. But once we've been coasting and helping them in from the beginning, from scratch, on how to grow, they're slowly getting into it. They starting to see the benefit and they're excited. You know, when Miss T with the T had her little cucumbers coming up in the pot, she was just ecstatic about her cucumbers germinating. That's the joy of being a new gardener. It's something new, it's something fresh, and it's something beneficial all at the same time. And you just makes your heart feel good all over that it wasn't as hard as you thought it was. And you get a chance to produce something that you really enjoy eating. And then you'll know the difference from what the supermarket give you and what you can actually grow in your own backyard. Yep. So, and it tastes different. Yep. Yeah, I know you will, Gina. You be on point, girlfriend. I ain't mad at you. You be on point. You know, and it just amazes me how we support one another, how we listen to the questions, and how, you know, if one person that they're in their life, they don't have time to answer your question, you got all these other people who are willing to give you the answer or give you some advice on how to go about it. But for the most part, the same thing goes for everybody. Do your research. They got libraries. Libraries actually have books. They got Google. You got your computers. Look it up. Look it up. And they have step-by-step instructions on how to do stuff. Believe me, they do. Miss Shirley, how do you get a channel if you want it? All right, creators, we got a person here asking a question. Backyard Gardener Flow 2021. Miss Shirley, how do you get a channel if you want it? Well, my way personally, I just asked. And someone said, they said, what's your email? They sent me their email. Once they sent me their email, we got phone numbers. Once we got phone numbers, we made an appointment to talk to one another. Just Dorsha. Let's see, let me put it. Best Yet Journey came after I had initially met Just Dorsha in regards to helping me with my channel. Initially, the first person who helped me was TLC in the garden. I drove my car to her house. She sat in my car on a wet, cold, rainy day and showed me how to go on my phone, and I did my first video with TLC in the garden. That's when I was first introduced. She was showing me just how simple it was. I was still apprehensive because I really didn't know how to take it any further. But then Just Dorsha came along and we text each other back and forth and got phone numbers and made an appointment and called. And that's when she did that test video. When some of y'all who know what I'm talking about, which video, where she had me talking and carrying on, and I had no idea that I was live. She kept saying live, but for some reason it wasn't clicking live, like what I got going on right now live. And I actually kind of ducked out the picture when I realized that she was really talking live. We had to take that down because I shared a little bit too much. But after that, I got my sea legs, so to speak. I was trying to learn how to work, um, what was it, YouTube, and I screwed it up a couple of times to the point where I had people blowing up Miss Linda asking, was I all right? And it wasn't that it was anything wrong with me. I just wasn't that tech savvy. And Miss Linda called me personally and left a message on my answer machine. I had to holler back at her. And so I screwed up a lot, but then I tried to reach out to people who had the patience and the time with me. Because when I get flustered, sometimes I just shut down and I don't want to do it. But I had gotten a hold of the right creators who took the time, calmed me down, and look where I am. Bam, I'm here. So I'm sorry, I left out Ann Dale. Ann Dale was my cheerleader too. She kept telling me I could do it. When I kept feeling that I couldn't, she said I could. And I had all these people in my corner telling me, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You just have to take your time and listen. And I had to, almost woo-saw. And after that, here I am. So for you younger ones who are a little more tech savvy and overachievers in some cases, you'll get this in no time. I'm not a person that's scared to talk in front of a crowd of people. Okay. My training in my congregation, giving talks, Bible studies, and what have you, have always gave me the courage to talk to people. I'm a people person. I had to learn the difference between being a people pleaser and a people person. And Shantarman, thank you, sweetheart, for showing up tonight. And so after that, I became more confident in what I was saying because I know my stuff. I know what works for me. Okay. And I try to explain it to others. Either you get it or maybe you don't. But I tell you what works for me personally. This is why we always express do your own research. And then as certain people started coming into the garden community, I started seeing people in the chat. I live in your area. Let me holler at you. Let me show you how to do it. This is my phone number. This is my email address. Okay. People will come out the woodwork to help you. We have so many people in our chat that are willing to help you with your channel to make it grow. All right, we're gonna get Mike up in here in a minute. We working on Mike Chaotic, because boy got skills. Hydroponics, he the man. Between him and GT, y'all know it. Y'all know about them hydroponics, okay? And eventually we're gonna get Mike on screen. But as long as he keep putting out good content and letting us know how to use these AeroGardens, I'm happy. He's teaching me something. I still got a brand new one in there. I have yet to fire that bad boy up. And that's nobody's issue but my own. Why I haven't done it. I'd rather put dirt in a pot and drop some seeds in it than to go in there and mess with that AeroGarden. And I don't know why. As bad as I wanted the AeroGarden, then I got it, and then I'm not doing anything with it. It's like what Led's saying. Why buy something and leave it in the box? Why you spend your money? He said sell it and give it to somebody who's going to do something with it. So, yeah, I got a lot of habits I need to change and straighten out, but I'll get there. You know what, though? Right now, I'm going to break for a commercial. Ta-da! This is good for whatever ails you. Aches and pain, soreness of joints. It's Serenity, a massage oil. And it's good for your skin. It leaves it soft. It doesn't leave it oily or greasy. It absorbs right away, and you almost feel instant relief. If you would like some, contact Micro Farmer. He's the man. Okay. All right. And back to the station. Okay. So yeah. So we have a lot of people in here who really do have your best interest at heart. If they are not gardeners themselves, they are your best cheerleaders. Miss T with the T, she is a cheerleader without the pom poms. Well, during her daily chats, because when she's after night for adults only, she got her pom poms. But we got so many people that will back you up, will tell you who else. Oh man, it's so many content creators. I can't think of all the stations there. But if you paying attention to the people in the chats, please check them out. That's the only thing. That's the only way you're gonna find out what they're about. Okay. Just because you know the name don't mean you know the content. So you check them out. And that's why I'm saying put in MSOG people, drop your channels. Let these new people that's in here check it out. Juicy with Jay. Yes, sweetie. I was talking earlier about watching your video about the raw vegan meals once a week. Yeah, boo. I was watching about that and I was like, yeah, it's good for flushing out your system and knocking out them extra pounds. Yes, indeedy. I'm glad to see you feeling better and looking good. Barb Brownlee, thank you, sweetie, for stopping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button so you show me that you like me. Just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. Yeah. Yep. So, right. If you want that massage oil, I'm serious, y'all. I have osteoarthritis. And like the weather we got going now with all the rain and the cold, my joints ache. They hurt. So I'm rubbing shoulders, knees, lower back, you know, neck, whatever hurts. I'm rubbing it on. And I do like that massage oil. It's not greasy. It absorbs quickly and really you almost feel instant relief. So yeah, I do. I put it to good use. I actually gave some to a girlfriend of mine and she really likes it too. Um, all right, everybody saying hello to one another. Yeah, so yeah. So if you're new in the game, reach out to somebody in the chat. If you see somebody, yeah, I'll put it in there, MSOG, and you want to check out their channel, go do so. And they got an email address that they got ticker tape through there or in the beginning of their channel and text them. That's what I did. I'm just like, do you have any available time? And he's like, just Dorsha, she was working. She said, she has a full schedule. That woman's on the go 24/7 almost. And she gave me a date and a time, and I called, and and the rest is history. So in the same way, you work on other people's time, but they make the time to help you. They tell you, I'm here, let me know, I can help you. Take them up on it. They either going to say yes or no. And then if they say no, there's what, 250,000 plus people else that you can check out that will be willing to help you. I like Devil Dog was calling, was hitting me up. Belt Luke 29 was hitting me up. There was a lot of people in this chat that was personally hit me up saying, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you need? Don't be scared to open your mouth. Like they said, closed mouth don't get fed. Same way. You got to open up your mouth and tell folks what you want, what you need. Really, you do. Happy Live. Thank you for stopping in tonight. I'm glad to see you. Yay. I really do. I really do. And everybody's saying hello to one another. Yeah. So for all you farmers and gardeners out here, I know you guys are good. We've all been blessed with knowledge. You know, And we all been blessed with the gift of gab. If you got your own channel, you can't just turn it on and sit there and not say anything. Only one I know who can do that is Juicing with Jay. With Jay will turn on his video and we'll listen to the rain fall and look at the huge lemons on the ground that fell off the tree and looking at dragon fruit. I think he's the only channel I can sit on like that. Oh, I take that back. TT Urban Pantry, when her daughter got their aquarium and she just set it on there, we could watch the fish. Certain people can do that. Certain people can do that. And you can enjoy it, and you can leave a comment. What? Y'all here? What? Yeah, I'm busy right now. What I told you about talking back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The princess has awakened. Annie. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, she mad at me now. All right. Yeah, but the princess has awakened and now she wants to play. Yeah. Annie, your favorite fan, Mike, is over there saying hi to you. Oh, guava. Annie, come here. Who else I seen there? AOVO on the farm, Southern Illinois. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, she does. She wants to talk. Well, see, I have a brush here, and she loves that brush. She'll flop back and lay on her arms and throw her legs up. Want me to brush her stomach, her sides. I was like, yeah, you spoiled. Yep. Indoor backyard gardening is microinfusion.com. Oh, okay. All right. Micro Farmer told you can drop your chat. Well, can you drop your channel at MSOG? Will it drop that? Yeah, AOVO on the farm. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. Everybody saying hello to one another. I appreciate that. I really do. What? I'm on here. If you want me, you're going to have to come in here. We're not doing that. What did I tell you? I'm busy. What? Yeah, they can hear you. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. She got attitude right now. She wants me to get off so I can play with her. Gotta grow. Okay. G Mama Grows, thank you so much again, girl. I tell you, you're a wizard with them fingers. Thank you so much for coming in tonight and chatting up everybody, being a moderator. I really appreciate that. And I will see you later on in these YouTube streets because today is just Thursday. So I know I will see you again in somebody's chat. So have a good evening. Yeah, Mike, she fussing. Yep, yep, she fussing. She wants her alone time. Your weekend gardener. Thank you for stopping in tonight. No, she's not hungry. Oh, her food bowl stay full 24/7. That and fresh water. Oh no. I fill a water bowl about 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah, she drinks a lot of water, and I'm glad of that. No, she's spoiled, but no, she's not getting up here tonight. Yes, please hit that like button, folks. Show me that you like me. Just a little bit will be greatly appreciated. Also, it's so much stuff I want to plant. It hurts, but I know for one, I don't have all the room for it. I have about mm, 15, 20 5-gallon buckets that I have gotten over the last couple of years that from a deli, and they get corned beef at the first of the month. First 2 weeks of the month, they get the corned beef supply in at this deli, and they have the. I did a video a long time ago, but I did it on YouTube where they line them up against the wall, and they have a sign on there, free, you know, buckets and lids. And every time I go down there to grab some pastrami or corned beef, I'll grab about 4 or 5 buckets and I give them away along with a couple of packs of seeds to people who really want to try to grow either a tomato or a pepper or both. Um, and so I want to try to grow some cabbage in a few of them and some other things. So I'm really trying to figure out how I'm going to do my garden this year because I do want to buy some more fruit trees. Yeah. See, there go Juice with Jay. He said, Odom, I need your address, bro. Can you email me? See, that's how you do it. Simple as that. Hit me up and I hit back at you. You made it back, Yankee sister. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you coming back because I know everybody got lives, everybody got businesses to take care of. So, yep, you do what you got to do. Firehouse, Firehouse Subs does it too, and they donate the money, $3 to a charity. Okay, no, when I know I'm talking to 5 gallon buckets we got is free. I don't have to pay nothing for. They're just a little gas, for going down there to get my deli, and then I come on back home with a trunk full of 5 gallon buckets. And when people say I want to grow something, but I don't have any pots, I take my drill, I drill drainage holes in it for them, and I give it to them. I say you're gonna have to buy and put your own soil inside of it, and I might give them like 3 or 4 seeds to start something. I ask them, what do you want to grow? And the biggest thing is tomatoes and peppers. If you don't want collard greens, I said, no, you're gonna need more in this bucket. So I'll show you how to grow. I'll show you how to grow. As long as you don't come up in my yard taking my food, I'll show you how to grow your own. you know. Oh, that's everybody saying hello to one another. Also, do any of you creators in the chat, have you ever sold your produce to anybody? Have you ever had a stall at a gardener, not a gardener, a farmer's market, and sold your surplus? I know, a lot of us give our surplus in some cases to neighbors, elderly, and family members. But has anyone actually had a stall at a farmer's market and sold their produce or their extra? No gift mines away with eggs. Yeah, I've heard you say that, Micro. Michael, have you started your soil yet? I know you were trying to do the soil thing from what? I guess your rabbit poop or whatever. Have you done that? And if so, how is that going for you? Because I know what's it. Rabbit poop is cold. You don't have to worry about it being compost first. You can put it directly in the garden as fertilizer. I never done it, but I'm thinking about it this season. Yeah, for those extra plants that you don't want to throw away and destroy once you finally got them nurtured and to grow, you take those, whatever those extra plants produce. I've sold some just from my front yard. I put a little sign out saying tomatoes, green tomatoes, whatever. And I just did it because I needed to buy some more soil. I just put it right back in the garden. I wasn't putting it in my pocket. I needed some more what was it, black cow to add to my beds, or maybe some bone meal or blood meal to add to my fruit trees or something like that. So yeah, I have people come back. Got any more of those? I'll buy them from you. If you got any extra. I helped a friend sell at a farmer's market. Okay, so you have an idea in regards to pricing and what people are looking for. Yeah. Soon as it stopped raining, they will be making a video and using it on my fruit trees. Okay. Okay. Oh, the rabbit manure. So what? Cactus, banana plants, and figs at flea market. Oh, okay, Odom. All right. So you have enough figs that you could propagate and sell them at the flea market. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Nice seeing everyone. Yes, nice of you to stop in so you can be seen. If you have a channel, put in the channel chat MSOG and it will drop your channel so other people can see and come over and check you out. See what you about. All right, everybody's still saying hello to one another. Yeah, so I was wondering about that because I know a lot of us say that, once the harvest season come, a lot of times you can't can up everything fast enough as it starts to ripen. Because once your tomatoes start ripening, seem like they all ripen up at the same time. Same way with peppers. So you got to stay on top of them, just like on your herbs. If you don't keep them picked, they will eventually bolt, and go to seed. So that's why they tell you to check your veggies every day, your garden every day to see what has ripened overnight. The same way with okra. I've gone out to the yard and seen okra no bigger than that and didn't go out the next day. When I came out, it was like this and it was almost too big to eat because it was going to be tough. So this is why another reason to check your produce as it ripens and also check for insects like for your squash and stuff. You got to look out for that vine border, or aphids that's come in. Because if you don't jump on a lot of that stuff at the very beginning, once it gets out of control and starts spreading through your whole garden, it will wreck everything. It's like poor Mike when he had the aphids in his house. He pretty much had to throw out everything and sanitize everything and start from scratch behind that. So yeah, it's rough. So you got to be on top of stuff. Hey, Miss Shirley Chat in the bushes. I ain't mad at you. Hey, Crafty Leo, thank you so much for being in the bushes. Yep. Make sure y'all hit that thumb up button. Let me know that you like me. Just a little bit. Would be greatly appreciated. I might only stay on for an hour and a half today. Like I said, I've had a rough day. Yesterday and this morning was a little rough, and I'm kind of tired. It's Ooh, have you cried so much till it just seems to suck all the energy out of you? And mm, she wasn't that old. And so it's just rough to when you lose someone at a young age. It's not all the old folks that are passing away nowadays. It's our nieces and nephews and cousins. I had a girlfriend that was with me and she got a phone call and she had to drop me off and go to the hospital. Her niece was dying and she passed away and she caught COVID and then she couldn't make the funeral. So it was really rough on her. So she's in recuperating with that. So death is beginning to be too regular. And then sometimes it's too much. Kind of takes a lot out of you. Crafty Leo, what did you have? Did you have a boy or a girl? Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Hugs right back at you. Yeah, I know you went in, I guess, was it Tuesday for a C-section? So I didn't hear anybody hit back in the chat in regards to what you had. So, yeah. Yeah, it's the young ones too. Yep. I lost my nephew at 57 years old last year to COVID because he didn't believe in the shot. And they buried him still believing that it wasn't real. Would you say I had aphids almost threw away my whole house? Oh, would you say we can't garden? They almost took you out, huh? Yeah, it is. AOVO. It is. It's sometimes when my phone ring, I'm scared to answer it. Yeah, it takes a lot out of your Yankee sister. It just sucks all, and I'm really worried about her husband and her daughter. Yeah, it's rough. And the killing part about it, she called me and told me she always called me mom. She said, "Mom," she said, "I'm just letting you know." And I was like, "Don't talk like that." She said, I'm just letting you know. She knew she was going to die. And she was like, letting me know ahead of time. I said, I don't want to hear it. You didn't came through all this time. And she said, no, not this time. And yesterday was a reality. So, yeah, don't take anybody for granted. You always tell the folks that you love, I love you. You hug, you kiss them. If you have a fight, the Bible even tell you, don't let the sun set with an argument because tomorrow's not guaranteed. So you gotta love them as you can. Like what you call them, devil bugs, aphids. Yeah, devil bugs. Yeah. Thank you, AOVO. Yeah. And the funeral's not going to be until the 24th of this month. I said, why so late? Her oldest son, is in Europe. He's in Paris, and they trying to wait till he come back home. So yeah, yes, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Shoot, the next hour ain't guaranteed. I had dinner with my brother-in-law. My sister-in-law used to live next door, and we had a ball that night. He went home, went to sleep, never woke up. Found out he had congestion heart failure. Yeah, so it's out. Death is our enemy, it's not our friend. And it comes when it feels like it. It doesn't give a heads up. It don't tell you what day or time is coming by. Even though people say, love them as long as you can. And even then it's not enough. And even though you know that this individual is going to pass away, it's still not easy when they take that last breath. Excuse me, because that was their last breath and you won't ever see him or hear from him again. So, yeah, it's rough on days. Lashes, hello, sweetie. I was watching you earlier this morning. I think you were driving. Yeah, I didn't get into the chat. Yeah, I was out of sorts this morning. I just had the TV on for noise, but I wanted to at least watch somebody doing something this morning. So yeah, trying to redirect my train of thought. You try to start off on a positive note. I hope that your day will have an upswing. You know, something positive, something good will happen along the way. So it did. My granddaughter called me and said, "Grandma, I love you. I enjoyed you." Because I spent the night over there. So that was that little oomph that I needed. But I had to take a nap because I was just exhausted from crying. Yeah, it takes a lot out of you. Yeah, and it's sad that I've lost a lot of older friends, but I'm losing just as many young friends, in some cases more. I still got a lot of my older friends still around, but these young folks is dropping like flies. It's scary. It is. It's really scary. We have an appointment at birth and on an appointment when you have done. Yeah, yeah. Nothing you can do about that. Hello, everyone. Now joining the chat. Thank you, Bob Brownlee. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit. How many in the chat can honestly say they're not going to buy any more seeds? I want to hear. Tell the truth and shame the devil. How many folks in the chat is not going to buy any more seeds? Because I was in the store today, and even I did good though. I was good. Only bought 2 packs. I bought some watermelon. I bought some more. I couldn't walk out without buying at least something. So I got these 2. I was like, and a lot of stuff that I got in the early part of the spring, like last month, the early part of February, they are gone already. There's holes where they used to be. People are buying up seeds left and right. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, I saw you filling up that trash can with seeds. You was just throwing them in there. What you say, not me? LVO. I'm going again tomorrow. Would you say, Cheryl? I can't walk past. I couldn't either. That's why I got these. I was like, I gotta come out of there with something. I was like, if I don't, I'm gonna have a meltdown. You almost caught me telling a lie. Oh, only buying stuff I don't have or never grown. But you still buying them though. All right. I'm always looking. Don't when you walk into a store, you know exactly where the garden section is. Do you make a V line straight to the garden section to check it out? Between the garden section and the clearance table, don't you check those out first before you do any shopping to see what type of bargains you can get before you leave up out of there? Oh, I'm always looking. I can't tell. What you say, Mike? I can't tell. Yeah, well, Mike, after seeing that video, filling up that wastebasket full of seeds, I know you can't tell that lie. You can't even twist your lips like that. But you say, Odom, you can't either. Yeah, we are in the right spot. We can confess to our addictions. I'm Victoria, and I'm a seed. I miss Shirley, and I tried, but I couldn't do it. I'd rather do this than smoke crack or drink myself into a coma. Oh, yes. These are my savior, my seeds. Yeah. Yes, it's like that. Seed addiction is real. That's not hearsay. It is real. When you walk into a store, like when I went to, what was it, Wally World, they had some seeds out, but that was just the beginning. And I asked Mr. Will, I know the guy who's in charge of the department because that's where I go for my fruit trees. I was like, I know they normally have more seeds than this. He's like, yeah. He said they up in the rack yet. They haven't brought them down. So I was like, oh, I was like, I know they normally have more seeds than this. So yeah, seed addiction is real. And when you go back and have you ever walked past the seed and you look at it and then you walk back and you look at it again and you're just like, I don't have that one, or I haven't seen that one before. When did they put that out? It's just like when you go over there and you look at the watermelons. They have like the big ones, they had the refrigerator size, the little small ones, you know, and you're like, I don't have a room for the big ones, but I got room for the little small ones. Like honeydew or cantaloupe or the Tigger melons. You start trying to assess, what can I fit in my garden? I park at the garden section. Yep. Go right through the gate straight into the garden section. You might not even go through the other door. You be like, wait, what? Goodies. Oh, okay. My Menards have no soul, no sale IBG. I was salty because wife bought me seeds the other day, regular price. Saw your video, went back, still no sale. No, they had ours on sale from jump. These were even cheaper than what they are. They were almost like 40 cents cheaper than what they actually are on the pack. They got the store, then they have Fierce. And I was like, yeah. And then when I'm at the register, I'm looking. They going beep, and I'm looking. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, got my discount. All right, cool. All right. Eddie. Okay, is that Eddie Una official? You're new. I've never seen you in here before. Thank you. Hand pink wavy heart pink wavy heart wavy. Okay. I don't understand that, but okay. All right. Well, hello, Eddie. Thank you for stopping in to my chat tonight. There's a store in my area, a home improvement store called Menards. And we got them here too. Right now, they have seeds for 11 cents. I spent $6. Indiana, you already got truckloads of seeds as it is, and you went back and spent some more. Yes, Clarence did a big seed haul and more in the fall with Dollar General. Big year in garden sale. Yep. They are. Oh, Stacy, hands in the dirt. What's up, baby? Hello, everyone in chat. Stacy, I'm putting out my pinky finger. Guava, baby. This is a Long Island iced tea. It's good. How many different types of plants do you think you have at any one time? Ooh, that's a really good question. I don't know. I'm like Miss Linda. I go outside and plant something. Sometimes I forget what I plant, but I've learned to recognize the leaves. That was something a lot of people was talking about. They was kept pulling up stuff and wondering why stuff wasn't coming up because it was, and you just kept pulling it up because you didn't recognize the leaf of that particular plant. So, yeah, I'm the same way. If there's a hole that's look like I can put something in it, I'm sticking something in it. So I really couldn't tell you. I might start out with 10, 15 plants, but I might end up with 35, 40 plants. Not anticipating that overall number, but I was like, well, this says that maturity it only gets yada yada big and yada yada tall. It should be able to fit in here. But you know what I learned last year in regards to where I plant my tomatoes, how they were shading out other plants that I didn't want shaded. So I'm going to put them in a different spot so that the plants that I put there will get the full effect of the sun during the course of the day. So you need to pay attention to where you plant in your garden, where your shade is at certain hours of the day, whether your plants get a full 2 or 3 hours of sun or it gets a full 6 to 8 hours worth of sun. And since we have such a short summer here, even though we can have some pretty good intense hot days, it's still a short growing period. And we might get a week of 89 and no, maybe 99 to 100 degree. And then the next weeks after that might not go any higher than 75 or 80. So you have to be mindful of where you plant certain things. I had to relocate where my fruit trees were at. They were back here in my backyard, and I moved them over to the lot where I had the big garden at because there was so many trees in the back of the yard that the sun took so long to get over the top. The trees already lost maybe an hour or two worth of full sun because of the trees hadn't been trimmed. Where they just finished trimming the trees back there. Excuse me. So they might get more sun this year, but I got everything over there. And I want to buy at least 3 or 4 more fruit trees to add because my pear tree didn't make it. Uh, I'm not sure about my plum tree. I got to see once the weather warm up, hoping that it will put out some leaves to give me some type of indication, or I'm gonna have to scratch the bark to see if there's any greenery underneath there to know whether or not that plant has made it or not. Um, I got 17 varieties inside right now. See, oops, 20. Oh Lord, you had nerve to correct yourself. All right, Mike. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You the man when it comes to hydroponics. Forgot my experiment shot. Oh, okay. What is you, a mad scientist over there, Mike? That's why your wife got you allocated to one room. You would have Seymour growing in the living room if you didn't. You said, Mike, you didn't need any seeds, but I could not resist the temptation, so I think I bought close to 60. Indiana, oh my goodness, you need SSS, Seeds Anonymous or something. Yeah, especially for the 11 cent. That is hard. That is hard to pass up. Even I have to go with that though. But like I said, you can't grow everything for the seeds that you have been gifted, seeds that I have won, seeds that I have personally purchased. You have to kind of, you know when to cut off on what to grow. Like I said, I might grow 1 or 2 new things this year, and then next year I'll grow 1 or 2 or 3 more different things next year. Might not grow the same things I grew this year, next year, and vice versa. Just for the variety. Would you? I feel y'all ran to Menards to get some, but no sale here. Oh, what is my favorite thing to grow? Hmm. The favorite thing I would have said a couple years was okra. I actually had an okra plant that was like with mm, spoon of sunshine. It was over 12 feet tall, and I needed a ladder to get to it. And everybody loved the okra that came out. It was just sweet and tender. I actually grew some rutabagas and some turnip roots, and they were absolutely delicious. I was eating them raw right in the garden. I had a hose. I was just rinsing it off and crunching it and eating it. So right out the garden. And my chocolate cherry tomatoes. Mary grow with me. Hey. But you see, I'm a Southern girl, and I can tell you. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Got cut off. Yeah. All right. Do 30 by hot and some sweet peppers. Hope they make it. Yeah, I bet you do. Where was that comment at? Dang, Mike, maybe you missed it. The new sale started. Uh-oh. Indiana, you're not helping them none. And I can tell you that tea is the best. Thank you, Mary. Oh, I ain't mad. I'm not sure how many varieties I have, but I still have more to do. Oh, come on. Between hmm, Stacy, you growing out the box, and David, y'all the ones need to have a contest on who can outgrow one another, because y'all always in competition with one another. So I'd like to see you guys, because y'all know y'all be talking smack, but y'all be throwing down. I ain't mad at you. Y'all be getting down with the get down. I be making Stacy's pepper sauce. It was a hit with my family. Yeah. Oh, Tori Spring. Oh my goodness. I can't believe you came over to see little old me. Dang, I got a cowboy hat. I would have run in there and put it down and sit it on the back. Tori, thank you so much for stopping in. I'll be getting up here in a minute. I told him I was going to do it an hour and a half, and this is almost 2 hours. So I just kept talking. I just kind of redirect my thinking. But thank you guys for the ones who are still here and hanging in with me, because yeah, it has been a rough couple of days, and I just appreciate you listening to this old lady babble. I do. I gotta try Stacy's pepper sauce. Yeah, the sale ended the 28th of February. Okay. All right. I made it in the fall, Yankee sister. So good. Okay. Gave my aunt a lot of seeds today. I was so excited, like someone was giving me seeds. Oh, that was sweet. Yeah, we all feel good when we are able to help others. It's just how they say, food for the soul, literally speaking, you know. Yeah, I'm planning on giving out some seeds to my neighbors. They always ask me, "What you growing?" And I'm just like, "Here, grow it yourself." Y'all got yards, y'all got dirt, y'all got the whole nine. Growing out the box, you just not creeping in here. Man, I've been talking about you. I was like, growing out the box, David Corey with the crop, and Stacy, hands in the dirt. Y'all three need to do a grow off. Y'all always talk about the women coming up with a hashtag, mix it up, hashtag, jar it up, hashtag this, that, and the third. I want to see hashtag muscle up. And also, y'all, drop in MSOG in the chat so that your channel can come up. And we've had at least 4 or 5 new people stop over here today, so they can come over and take a look at your channels and see how you grow. Like, we're all in different grow zones. Some of the new ones might be in the same zone you're in and might be interested in checking out your videos to see what you're growing, so that'll give them an idea. They might not be able to grow as much as you do, but they might get an idea in regards to what they like to eat and how to grow it and when to plant it. So that in itself is just a testimony in regards to your skills, in regards to how to grow food, be self-sufficient and sustainable for yourself, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Okay? So yeah, I ate okra for the first time. You know what, CC? I eat okra right out my garden. Okra, when it's not too big, it's sweet and it's not slimy. I bite off the tip and I'll sit there and I'll eat the whole thing in the garden. while I'm in there. A lot of times okra don't even make it back to the house unless I got a lot of them on the plant where I can pick it. So yeah. Yeah. How did you like it, Cece? Well, since it's your first time eating it, how did you like it? Did you enjoy it? And say, I like it in greens. I like it in gumbo. I will deep fry it in a batter. Deep fry okra is really good. Pickle okra is really good. Okra, I can eat okra any way it comes. I'm not picky. I came from a family where if you didn't eat what's on your plate, you didn't eat at all, or don't ask for nothing else to eat if you couldn't eat. Don't ask for ice cream at the end of the night if you couldn't eat your dinner at dinner time. Oh, you can eat this, but you couldn't eat your dinner. No, that didn't fly at my grandma's house. She didn't play that. Do you know how hard I worked to fix this meal and yada 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 yada? And if you can't eat what's sitting in front of you, don't think you're gonna get these sweets. So I learned to like everything. I do mean everything. One, I don't like going to bed hungry. And two, my grandmother was one heck of a cook. And I really enjoyed her food. I really did. Say, Mike, say, gardening, Christmas gifts. Yeah, yeah, Mike. That's Mike, between you and Erica, my five family, y'all know how to find themselves on Amazon for them grow gardens and any other else that you might want to have in your household and don't want to pay full price for it. Erica come up with some good stuff. I've checked behind her and a lot of stuff be gone before I get to it because so many people done jumped on it. Oh, I'm way low. Oh, okay. Everybody saying hello. What you said? I ate raw okra for the first time this year. Always had it cooked or fried. Well, you still ain't telling me how did you like it. You said you ate it, but what did you do with it? Did you like it? Uh-oh. My chap just jumped here. You notice we didn't stop you. Okay, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna get you for that one. I'm no competition for those guys. I just scratched around a bit. Ooh, okay. Mm-mm. Wait, what the African dream said? Ooh, let me clutch my pearls. Mm-mm. I ain't even gonna get into that. Mm-mm. Hated it. CC gotta eat them real small, raw. Yeah, when they're small, they're really sweet and tender. But she said she ate it, but okay. It it tasted good. Wasn't slang. I told you that. Yeah, yeah. When you get it like that, long as you don't let them get too big where they get tough. Like right now, I actually have a okra in there about this big. That it was a specific kind of okra, and it gets that big, and I just let it totally dry. I never cracked it open to get the seeds out, and I still have it in the kitchen. I just let it air dry in a jar sitting on the table. So yeah. So I might crack that open and drop those seeds in my garden. Or everybody saying hello, hello. What's that I'm talking about? Hope to try. Oh, that's what okay. I got you. Yankee sister. All right, yep. Hit that MS. OG. Drop your channel. Oh, Michael. No, David don't have muscles. Yeah, you do. It's called his upper lip. You run that all the time. That's the biggest thing on him. He ain't in here tonight. I'm gonna talk about him. I know I'm gonna hear it later, but yeah. Yeah, yeah. He don't have the muscles like my boy growing out the box. I can look at his arms all day. Hello. My mom said I could look, don't touch. Ooh. I'm really going to be disciplined and keep it simple this year. Yeah, right. Indiana, yeah. And it's snowing and I mean it's sunny and 85 here at 9 o'clock at night in Ohio. If you think I believe that. You know that ain't gonna happen. Girl, I've seen you out there working in your yard. Mm-mm. Grow Zone 6A, Connecticut. That's where Michael Farmer's at. Are y'all close to each other? Not doing any squash. I'm doing squash, but I'm doing a bush kind. I'm not doing a running vine. because I noticed my bush vines, they grow fast and I can get a lot of them out of there just before the vine board decide to show up. Cheryl the Buzz get them every year. Yeah. Well, they say you got to kind of watch what time of the year you plant certain things. Sometimes you can either get ahead of the worm or bug or whatever, or afterwards. So, all right, Roro. Thank you, babe. Oh, I'm getting up here too. Girl, it's 9 o'clock. I done been on here 2 hours. I'm getting ready to say hello. They are hard to control. Yeah. I'm going to take a year off from squash, then try again. Okay. Girl, with all the seeds you got, you can try everything for a year, dude. All right, people. I'm going to get off of here. It's been 2 hours. It's 9:01. And I really thank you so much for y'all helping me to talk through this evening because I really didn't think I was going to make it. Whew, it's just been rough. So now if I want to cry, I can cry in peace. I got a chance to get some encouragement from you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I just don't know how y'all make this old lady's day. No competition to garden for me, how these kids say it. That's my safe zone. I understand. Because when I go out in my garden, I just say, I can sing, I can pray, I can just be thankful for the serenity and peace and quiet. Can't nobody come out there and tell me, no, you don't do that like that. No, don't do that. This is my yard. I've been doing this for a while. I know what I'm doing. And I understand that wholeheartedly growing out the box. I do. You just don't know because I think I've been gardening a little longer than you have. But it's, that's always been my place of serenity. When I wanted to get away from folks and their negativity, I go out in my garden. And then I take my little baskets and I harvest stuff. And I just enjoy just the smells. I can smell my peppers. I can smell my garlic. I can smell my onions. I can smell my cantaloupe. I can smell my watermelon. I can smell my celery. You don't smell any of that in the produce section at the supermarket. But when in my garden, I can smell all of it. I can even smell my fruit on the fruit trees when it's ripened. And I snatch it off the tree before the squirrels and the deer and everybody else get a piece of it. If you have seen any of my videos last year from when I harvested my peaches, oh, the deer came that night. You can hear them screaming over in there. They was pissed. And I was like, ah, ha, ha, ha. So, yeah. Let me see. All right. Mary Grow with me. Good night. Cheryl Faulkner, thank you for staying and hanging with me. Indiana, I know you've been in the bushes, but you came out long enough. Barb Brownlee, Yankee Sister, my Renaissance Grandma, Hands in the Dirt, Latanya Lewis, Miss D's, Harleywood Garden, thank you. CC, Mike, Weekend Gardener, AOVO, my Renaissance Grandma, all of you, thank you so much. Gloria Elliott, all you people who stayed and hang with this old girl tonight, thank you so much for coming in my chat this evening. And please, if you haven't hit that like button, hit it on the way out and show me that you like me just a little bit and hit that notification button. So if any new videos I upload, you get a chance to sit and enjoy. We'll see all of you later on in the YouTube streets. I'm saying good night. I love you. Y'all come back now. You hear?